Today, folks. So today is going to be a video talking about my EDC. So people keep on asking me what my EDC is, where my preferences lie. You know, out of all the knives I review, which ones are my favorite. So I'm going to answer that question to an extent today. Also, this is a organizer which has been beat up and loved courtesy by a buddy of mine named Flannel Accordingly on Reddit. Apparently his maker's mark is TP. I don't know anything about that, but yeah. But if you happen to be on Reddit, look up Flannel Accordingly. This thing has served me very well for quite some time, and it is absolutely amazing. I do have a Tale of Knives organizer, but I just don't care as much as this one. It's a very similar design. This just made it a little bit better. This is just perfect. So, first off, the reason why I have not been doing too many videos lately is because of the TRM Atom. This knife is so ridiculously good that I keep getting new stuff and I keep intending to carry it, and I don't. I always just ask myself, man, what do I want in my pocket today? And it's always the Atom. No matter what, it's just always the Atom. So it's making reviewing other knives really, really hard, man. I've gotten some really good ones. I got some especially nice customs coming up real soon. And I still just keep on carrying the Atom. This is just an amazing knife. Disclaimer, man, if you're going to start a YouTube channel, you should probably not buy this knife. It's going to make fulfilling your duties as a reviewer really, really difficult. It is so nice. It's breaking in so nicely. The micarta continues to age just beautifully. Little bits of patina here and there. Like, this is incredible. Now, as for my pen, this is a Urban Survival Gear Tie Scribe Bolt. Urban Survival Gear is a terrible name and doesn't make a whole lot of sense to name a company that makes pens Urban Survival Gear, but whatever, that's what it is. This has the Mokutai clip, which is an extra $75, I believe it is. I bought this about a year ago, so this might be different now. And the Mokutai tips, which, if you can see, have definitely been well used. There's scratches on it. There's definitely wear marks. But I actually like kind of the scratches and wear marks, strangely enough. But this was an extra, I think it was $150 at the time. Might be more now, might be discontinued now. I'm not really sure. And it's all wrapped around a brass body. I have a titanium body as well as a copper, but I just seem to always carry the brass for some reason. I don't know, just look at it, it's beautiful. I love this pen. This has the Mont Blanc gel rollerball refills in it. They're about $7 or $8 at your local office supply store. They do require you to slightly modify the refill, just sanding off a little piece of the tip, or the cap, excuse me, but definitely can be done and turns this already great knife into an this great pen into an absolutely perfect one. I have much more expensive pens than this, and again, kind of like with the Atom, I just keep on carrying this. Now, as for flashlight, this is the old brass pineapple. This is not a forced patina. This has just been used and worn over. Some pieces it's darker, some pieces it's lighter, some pieces it's nice, sometimes it looks kind of janky. I don't know what the hell happened to the clip, if I'm being completely honest. That just somehow managed to oxidize, or I don't know. This doesn't make any sense to me. I actually carried it on my waist for a while in this little organizer. And the one day I happened to pull it out to use it, and I just looked at the clip, and I was like, what the hell? Alright, well, it's kind of cool. Just leave it alone, I guess. So I don't know what made it do that or how, but yeah, that's a thing apparently. But just bright enough to do what I want it to do. You know, it's definitely a bright flashlight, multiple settings. This nice single click on the top, so I don't really have to worry about a whole bunch. You just pull it out, press the button, turn it off. Simple. I have much more expensive flashlights, but this one also just seems to gravitate towards me. And again, it kind of matches. Now, as far as wallets, normally I carry this. This is a brass and resin, Valhalla Designs Traveler. So it has little bands that normally go right there. This is different. Hit the camera. This is a different wallet that I've just started carrying recently, but normally it's this one, but I do also love this one. I love Valhalla Designs work just in general. But more often than not, I carry this big heavy piece of brass. It's very good weight to it. I also just really happen to like it. Now, this is my primary carry. Now, as for knives, I also use this a whole lot, which is the Best Tech Shinkansen with my buddy's Anno job put on it. Now, as a front flipper, I absolutely love this knife. It is very, very slicey. Action is amazing. Drops shut. It's a very fidget-friendly, very fun knife. This gets carried quite a bit as well. Also in this organizer. Now, when I carry these two knives, I pretty much always just carry these two knives. I also have my self-defense knife, but I'll just show that in a second. Now, this is also a knife that I carry pretty regularly. This is the Custom Knife Factory Muscle. This beautiful M390 mirrored edge. When I carry this knife, I feel the need to carry a secondary. Now, I live in Stockton, California. California in general, home of the everybody is offended for everything for no apparent reason people. So, oh man, I'm gonna open this in a little bit. When I carry this, I also carry this. Now, this is a Tucson knife. A lot of people kind of scoff at Tucson, but I'm actually very happy with their products. I love this slip joint. I carry this with me every time I carry a bigger knife, because if I go to, cut something simple and I whip out that, people get nervous. If I'm just running around in my free time, I don't really care if they get nervous. I happen to be on the job or something like that, though. I definitely don't want them to be nervous. Now, this is a smaller knife. As you can see, I almost have 2 fingers hanging off of it. But it fits. It's nice. It's definitely a modern slip joint with this titanium and copper onto it. Also has a pocket clip. But this will go into the 5th pocket of my jeans, and that's where it sits. If I need it, pull it out, cut something, and it goes back in. It doesn't get used all that much. It's kind of just a backup, but it definitely does get carried a whole bunch. Now, there is one more, which I sometimes will use the extra pocket thing, just because it's kind of a bigger knife. But this is the Custom Knife Factory Makosha. As you can see, it has fingerprints, starting at wear marks. This knife absolutely gets used. I love this knife so much. If you're ever on the fence about Custom Knife Factory, I cannot stress enough how good their fit and finish is. Their products are, like, they're really, really good. The customer service once upon a time was pretty bad, mostly because of a language barrier. That barrier has been crossed, and they are absolutely wonderful, and their knives are some of my favorites by far. Now, as for the fixed blade self-defense knife I always talk about, I carry this with me every day on appendix carry. It's technically concealed, but you get the idea. I do have a firearm as well, but I'm not going to display that on camera because I don't want that to be what this channel is about. But I do have my concealed carry, and this is a backup for the backup, so to speak. But it is a double-edged blade. I keep this kind of dull. It'll definitely still puncture, but I can do this and not cut myself. But this tip I have very sharp. And that sits, again, on my appendix, threads it through the belt loop, and then just sits there. Have not had to use this, thank God. I do occasionally cut stuff with it, just because, I mean, I've started to really like fixed blades. Got a couple customs that are being made for me right now, and yeah, kind of the same general style, just going to be a little bit pimped. Anyways, so now that is going to be about it for the knives. For my keys, this is a little custom key bar piece that I completely stripped the coating off of the screws because I'm an idiot, don't know how to screw things in properly. I'm pretty sure this is also put in wrong, but this is the way I have it either way. I don't care enough to change it. It did come with a titanium deep carry clip that came off, and I just don't want to put it back on. Keys to me is kind of just a minimal fuss thing. I put it in my pocket, I pull it out to unlock something, and that's really kind of about it. I don't want to deal with too much more, and so I just don't. So that is my keys. Very simple. Just go straight in the pocket and leave it alone. Now, as for wallets, I mentioned this. I also carry this one quite a bit, which has these patinaed shells in it, a whole bunch of copper shred, and this is also from Bahal Designs on Instagram. Jesse is the maker. He makes some amazing stuff. Shout out to him. I love you, brother. You got something special coming your way real soon. Now, as for lights, I also carry this one. It's essentially the same thing as the brass pineapple, but just, I call it the titanium pineapple. Titanium pineapple. But it's it's a little different. A couple differences, but overall, it's pretty damn close to the same thing. Love both of these knives. Keep saying knives. Both of these lights. This is also one I carry. This is from my buddy Best Damn EDC. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate you, brother. This is a Mech Army flashlight. I believe this is also titanium. Might be steel. Probably steel. I'm not sure, honestly. But heavier knife, or keep saying knife. Heavier flashlight. Definitely beefier one. Very bright. I'll talk to you on the low mode. So yeah, sorry about that. I just blinded myself through the camera, so I can just imagine how you guys feel. But great little flashlight. Does not fit into this flashlight holder, so it rarely gets carried besides in pocket, but it does get carried every now and again, and I love it. Now, I also have a bag on me at all times, and this is what goes in the bag. This is the Olight M2R Warrior in copper. Very, very bright light, just about 2,000 lumens. Crenulated bezel on it for striking if you do so choose. Fun fact, defense with a flashlight. Just imagine being blinded by that and then having somebody hit you. That's disorientating, that sucks. Can be very effective. However, that's not what this video is about. So, there you go. So, generalized EDC. It's not the most matching thing in the world. The TRM Atom really kind of throws off the theme, but I just love this knife so much. And honestly, if they made brass scales, I still wouldn't get them because this micarta to me is just perfect. But that is my EDC. It might change with full customs coming and some other stuff as well. It might stay the same. It's honestly been the same for a long, long time. The TRM Atom is a new edition. It's a beloved edition, but it is definitely new. I'm just gonna keep on talking and try to stack everything in frame. This is probably gonna end horribly, but I'm gonna try. That's not too bad. Might have just scratched a $700 blade. That would suck, but yeah. Anyways, so this is my EDC rotation for the moment. Can't forget this. And why not? This is my beat to shit ass red Horween leather case that is, just needs to be replaced at this point. So much of this is chipping off. Like, it's been dropped, it's been beat up. It's actually used as a weapon at one point. But that's that. So as always, I love you all very, very much. Thank you so much for your time, your support, your efforts, your messages, your donations, everything. I love you guys. The Xmas Knife Miss giveaway is still going. Got a few more donations coming. Another video will be up shortly. I know I've been gone for about a week and a half now. I missed y'all. I appreciate your patience. I came back and noticed we're at 220 subscribers, so that's awesome. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Take care. And please do me just this one favor. Be kind to one another. If we can all strive to be better today than we were yesterday, or better tomorrow than we are today, then, man, the whole world will just be better one person at a time, and we will just learn to love one another, and things will be grand. I sound like a hippie, but I really do believe that to be the truth. So, as always, I love you all. Take care, be safe, and bye. And once again, the camera's not turning off. So here we go.